Hello and welcome to the second part of the video. And I'm gonna ask you this question: what makes object fall downwards the earth? So let's look at this picture. We have a girl who has two balls, and these two balls are falling downwards the earth, right? And let's just look at the second picture. We have a girl who's running, and all of a sudden she falls actually where? Yes, on the ground. So she falls on the ground, which means downwards the earth. Why is that, guys? The reason behind this is weight. So what is weight? Weight is the force with the body is attracted to the earth. And that's why we said there is a big difference between weight and mass. كلمة mass معناها يا جماعة the amount of matter in one object. يبقى لما اجي اقول لك what is your mass, you're gonna tell me, for example, my mass is maybe 70 kilograms. اللي انتوا كنتوا بتسموه بالعربي الوزن. يبقى الماس هو اللي بالعربي معناه الوزن. أما what is the meaning of weight? Weight is the force with the body is attracted to earth. الفورس الحاجة اللي بتخلينا attracted to earth، بتشدنا نحو الأرض. تمام؟ And this force is always what? Towards the center of earth. عشان كده احنا قلنا في بداية اللسن إن الماس has no direction. إن الماس ملوش أي جهة. لكن الفورس اللي هي اسمها الويت عندها direction which is towards the center of the earth. يبقى احنا لما بيحصل لنا attraction للأرث، تمام، ده معناه ان الويت عنده direction. اللي هو ايه الدايركشن؟ اللي هو towards the center of the earth. لما بنيجي نقع بنقع ناحية ايه؟ the center of the earth. Okay, great. I'm gonna look at this picture here, guys. I'm gonna look at this man. I think that some of you guys know the name of this man, and this is the scientist, which is, that's right, Newton. So Newton has told us something very important, that things fall towards the ground or falls downwards the earth. Okay, and that's why we have this amazing note, which is, yes, that the mass has no direction, as we said, but the weight directed what? Yes, downward the center of the earth. And that's why we said mass has no direction, but weight has direction, which is directed downward the earth. Great. And because this man actually invented this idea, that's why we said something very important on 4th grade, which is what, guys? Yes, that the unit that we use to measure the weight is Newton. So because this man decided to create this idea, which is things fall towards the earth, that's why we chose Newton to be the measuring unit of weight. يبقى احنا خدنا الماس عندها measuring unit زي ايه؟ زي الجرام والكيلوجرام، لكن الويت بقيسه بايه؟ بقيسه بنيوتن or نيوتن اللي هو اسم الساينتست اللي قال الفكرة بتاعت إن things fall downwards the earth. Great. Then I would like you to look at this picture. Yes, this is a scale, a very famous scale that you studied in 4th grade too. And I would like to tell you something very important about that. We said that we measure weight with Newton, right? So what is Newton? We talked about gram, and we said that gram is equals to 1 paper clip. And we talked about the kilogram, and we said that it's equal to 1 liter of water. How about Newton? لو عندي younger brother وقال لك يعني ايه نيوتن as a unit, you're gonna tell him that Newton is equals to the mass of 100 grams. يبقى قد ايه نيوتن يا جماعة؟ قد 100 grams. Okay, so it's equal to the weight of object whose mass is 100 grams. Great. I'm gonna give you an example. If we're gonna say we have 1 Newton, that equals كام? 100 gram. If we have 2 Newton, it's gonna be equals to 200 gram. If we have 3 Newton, it's gonna be 300 gram. If we have 4 Newton, it's gonna be equals to what? Exactly, 400 grams. Wonderful, guys. And we have to know something very important. The gravitational force, which is the weight, you're gonna see this word a lot, which is gravitational force. Gravitational جاي من كلمة gravity اللي هي الجاذبية اللي احنا قلنا pretty much is weight. Gravitational force for small object اللي الماس بتاعها 100 grams is equal to 1 Newton. Great. So if we have the mass of 100 grams هنا كده عرفت ان الويت بتاعي يساوي كام؟ برافو. 1 Newton. Wonderful, guys. Great. And the weight of an object can be measured by what? Exactly, the spring scale, the very famous one. يبقى أنا عندي spring scale هي تعتبر ال measuring tool اللي أنا بستخدمها to measure the weight. Okay? Great. Now I'm going to talk about very important part of the lesson, which is the factors that affect the weight. عندي حاجات بتأثر على الويت. Number 1, the object mass. طبعا أكيد أنت خدت بالك لما اتكلمت وقلت إن 1 نيوتن بيساوي 100 grams يبقى أنت حسيت إن في علاقة ما بين الويت وما بين الماس. That's why we said the first thing that we could say is one of the factors that affect the weight is the object mass. The second one is the planet or the place of course where the object exists. طب لما احنا كنا بنتكلم عن الماس قلنا ايه؟ قلنا الماس doesn't care about the place because mass will not change if you change the place. لكن لما بتكلم على الويت هكتشف ان changing the place هيأثر بشكل كبير جدا على الويت. يبقى الماس ما بيتغيرش لو غيرت مكاني لكن الويت هيتأثر لو غيرت مكاني. واخيرا the distance from the center of the planet. تمام؟ المسافة ما بيننا وما بين center of the planet. I'm gonna talk about the first one, which is the object mass. How does that happen, guys? How we could say that the mass had this huge effect on the weight? I'm gonna do an activity with you guys. Look at this table, please. If we're gonna say, for example, that the object mass is equal to 1 kilogram. So the weight's gonna be 10 Newton, right? And if I'm gonna say that the mass is equal to, then the weight's gonna be, yes, 20. And then if we're gonna measure the mass of an object, which is 3, we're gonna find that its weight's gonna be 30, etc. So as you can see, turning from 1 to 10, we multiplied, yes, by what? By 10. Because we're gonna say 1 times 10 equals 10. 2 times 10 equals 20. 3 times 10 equals 30. So the relation that we have here is what? Exactly. The relation is weight is equal mass, with kilogram of course, times 10. I'm going to look again at the table. We said if we have the mass of 1, we're going to have 10 as Newton, yes, for the weight. And if we have the mass of 2, we're going to have 20 for the weight. So as you can see, guys, in order to get the weight, we're going to multiply the mass by what? Exactly by 10. And that's why we said weight equals mass times 10. So what's the relationship between mass and weight? So what we can see here, that the weight of an object on the surface of the earth increases according to the increase of the object mass. That's right, because when we look here, guys, we're gonna find that whenever I'm gonna increase the mass, كل ما هزود الماس, automatically الويت will increase. ساعتها الويت كمان هيزيد. فلما كان عندي ماس اللي هو كان 1 بقى عندي الويت 10. لما خليت الماس 2 الويت بقى 20. لما خليت الماس 3 الويت بقى 30. فده معناه ايه؟ معناه by increasing the mass of the object, of course, the weight of the object also will increase. Great. Now I'd like to look at this, guys, which is example. An object mass on Earth is equal to what? 6 kilogram. And then I want you to calculate the weight on Earth. Great. So we have the mass of the object. We have the mass, which is 6 kilogram, but we don't know the weight. So let's remember what we said. We said the weight is equals to what? Exactly. Mass equals 10. Great. So how can we do this, guys? We're going to say that the weight equals mass, by kilogram of course, times 10. So 6 times 10 equals 60 Newton. Don't forget to put the Newton because we measure weight with what? Exactly, the Newton. The second thing that affects the weight is the planet. We said that the mass does not actually affected by anything because we said the mass will not change by changing the place. مش احنا قلنا كده على الماس، لكن الويت وضع مختلف. هنقول ان البلانت تغييره بيخلي الويت يختلف. For example, if you're gonna look at this picture, we're gonna say that if I'm gonna send an object to the moon, I'm gonna send it to the earth. There gonna be any difference between both of these objects when it comes to weight. لو انا عايزه اقارن التو objects واشوف مين فيهم الويت بتاعه بيختلف ما بيختلفش، هلاحظ ايه؟ هلاحظ حاجه مهمه جدا. The more the planet mass increases, the more gravitational force the more the object weights become. يعني ايه الكلام ده؟ معناه لو انا بتكلم ان البلانت دي الماس بتاعتها كبرت، ساعتها الجرافيتيشنال فورس اللي احنا بنسميها اللي هي زي الويت بالظبط ساعتها هتزيد، وطبيعا اللي هيحصل ساعتها ان الاوبجكت ويت كمان هيزيد. يبقى كل ما الماس of the planet بيزيد كل ما الويت كمان بيزيد. So again, the planet mass increases. As a result, the object weight increases. Great. So what we conclude here, we conclude something very important, which is an object weight on the moon is equal to 1/6 of the weight on Earth. يبقى أنا هقارن ما بين two things. لو أنا هجيب الأوبجكت وأحطه على المون وهجيب نفس الأوبجكت ده وأحطه على الأرث، هلاحظ إيه؟ هلاحظ إن الويت بتاعي on the moon بيساوي 1/6 الويت بتاعي on Earth. عكس لما اتكلمنا على الماس تماما وقلنا الماس في كلتا الحالتين لو وديتيه على المون وديتيه على الأرث هتلاقيهم نفس الحجم ونفس الماس مش بيتغير. لكن الويت بتاعك لو انت حطيتي نفسك على المون وقيسي نفسك بعد كده على الأرث هتلاقي ان الويت بتاعك هيساوي 1/6 وات يا جماعة الويت بتاعك on Earth. هنجيب example. An object whose mass on Earth is equal 6 كيلوغرام. أنا عايزاك تحسب لي the weight on Earth surface وكمان on the moon. يبقى أنا كل اللي عارفاه إيه؟ عارف الماس بتاع الأوبجكت اللي هو بيساوي 6 كيلوغرام. أنا عايزة أعرف الويت بتاعي on Earth وعايزة أعرف الويت بتاعي on the moon. As we said before guys, something very important. In order to calculate the weight on Earth بمنتهى البساطة بقول إيه؟ إن الويت بتساوي mass times 10. يبقى الويت بتاعي يساوي 6 نيوتن. وطالما أنا عرفت الويت بتاعي on Earth سهل جدا أجيبه on moon. ليه؟ لأن أنا قلت يا جماعة زي ما إحنا عارفين إن ال object weight on the moon بيساوي 1/6 the weight of the Earth. هنعمل إيه دلوقتي؟ هنعمل كالتالي. هنقول weight on the moon equals what 1/6 الأرث، يعني 60 هنعملها divided 6. ليه يا جماعة انت بتقول 60 صح times 1 over 6. So basically I'm gonna do it again please for you guys, sorry for that. You're gonna say 60 okay times 1 over 6. And that's why we have 60. I'm gonna put it up here. فساعتها كأنك بتقول 60 divided 6. تمام ان احنا هنقول 60 times 1 هنحطها فوق وننزل الدينومينيتور بتاعي اللي هو 6. 60 divided 6 هتكون equals كام؟ طبعا هتكون equals 10 نيوتن. As simple as this. Great. And finally, the distance from the center of the planet, the last factor. So, for example, guys, I'm going to give you this picture here to just give you a hint. أنا عندي بالون ولاحظت طبعا البالون دايما rise up in the sky. الكلام ده ليه يا جماعة؟ هنكتشف حاجة مهمة جدا إن ال Earth's gravitational force decreases بتقل as the body moves away from Earth. يبقى أنا كل ما ببعد عن الأرث كل ما الويت بتاعي بيقل، لأن احنا قلنا gravitational force معناها الويت. يبقى أنت كل ما تبعد عن الأرث كل ما الجرافيتيشنال فورس بتاعتك بتديكريس يعني بتقل. Great. So give reason. The weight of a person in a plane is smaller than Earth. يبقى أنت وزنك على الطيارة الويت بتاعك اللي هو له علاقة بالجرافيتيشنال فورس بيقل بتاعك، وزنك بيقل وانت في الطيارة عن الويت بتاعك on Earth. قلنا ليه؟ قلنا لأن الويت decreases بيقل as distance increase. يبقى كل ما ببعد عن السنتر of the earth كل ما ببعد عن السنتر of the earth الويت بتاعي decreases. لأن احنا قلنا الجرافيتيشنال فورس بتقل decreases لو البادي moves away from the earth. فطبيعي كل ما ابعد عن السنتر كل ما اطلع up away from the center كل ما الويت بتاعي will decrease. And thank you for watching guys. If you have any question feel free to share it with us.